If there's something that I wish I knew when I was younger is the importance of how I think and my surroundings as well. So a lot of times we spend time fighting external battles and trying to control circumstances. I don't want this in my life, I don't want that in my life. But if you would sit down and just introspect your belief systems, what you think about certain things. For example, what do you think about prosperity, about relationships and different types of relationships, friendships, and so forth? You'll find out very quickly that perhaps your predisposition might be enabling some of the behavior that you don't want currently. But somehow, somewhere, you have accommodated them because subconsciously you don't think that you should have boundaries, for example, or you don't think that it's important to have a certain standard and be in a position to communicate that standard. And so by virtue of not being very specific or being intentional about the kind of people that you allow around you, you allow certain people that are not necessarily good for you into your life, or you think that you are responsible for certain things, or you don't think you deserve certain things. So the first thing that you need to do is to believe that you are created for a purpose, and that purpose is so in you, it's so built in you, it's what you pay attention to, it's how you walk, how you dress, simple, small stuff like that. Trust me, God uses all of those things to bring us to a place where we are like, oh, that is why I like, traveling, or that is why I like this, I like that, is because actually this is what I'm called to do, or that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't undermine your perspective. The way you see things, it's very special. And that is one of the things that the enemy actually goes after at a young age. He goes after your perspective. He goes after your predisposition as far as your vision is concerned, because if you can attack a man's vision, you can attack the operation. If you can't see clearly, chances are you're not going to be able to walk clearly and make the right decisions. It doesn't mean that he's taken away your gift. Thank God for restoration, and thank God that actually the enemy cannot necessarily take away your giftings. But how you operate in those giftings will be very limited because you can't see yourself clearly. And when I'm talking about seeing yourself clearly, for example, if you don't have confidence, you don't think you can achieve certain things, that is a perception, that is a mindset, that is a belief system that most of the people would have grown up with.